Alright guys, welcome back to another ASMR video game pickups video. I ordered some things from Just Geek, I think is the name of the website. I could be wrong. Trying to think. Let's see the box here. It is from... Again, this is from a... This is overseas, I think from England. It had to go through customs. But I got a whole bunch of miscellaneous video game stuff. Some brand new tubs were introduced. Some brand new line of tubs called mini tubs. So I have all of those and a couple of knickknacks here and there. Two of the tubs unfortunately got damaged on the way here. So I'm going to have to see how on earth I can get either a refund or a replacement, because shipping them back through customs and United Kingdom and everything else will take forever. But let's first knock this out of the way. This is a God of War mug. Official 11-ounce mug, God of War Ragnarok mug, and it looks like you have the God of War logo on the Norse mythology logo on the mug itself. It's a black mug, I believe, but that's really all there is here. It's just a mug, so put that over here. And next we have a little pin. It's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Collect them all. This is from Numbskull, so obviously there's more than just this. I'm going to have to try to find where the others are. And let's get to the mini tubs. So there's a line of tubs called mini tubs, and the only ones that came out for what I actually need to collect is Sonic. So it doesn't show, it doesn't number them, which again I found odd. The tubs are numbered, but the mini ones are not. But I believe I have all of them. So we have Sonic the Hedgehog. You guys can see that's a mini tub, so there's that. And then we have Miles Tails Prower, so we have him. And then we have this one. Well, let's go with this one first. Knuckles the Echidna, so we have Knuckles. There's three of them. Of course, Dr. Eggman is 4. We have Supersonic. That's what that looks like here. We have Shadow the Hedgehog. He looks like he's been moved. I don't know how I would get him back to facing forward. He's facing to the side almost. I need him this way, but we have that. And then looks like we have Amy Rose. So there's 7 of them. Am I missing any others? I don't think so. I think there's 7. But if there are, I'll be sure to find them. Alright, now, one of the tubs, the normal tubs that got damaged, was Tubs Sonic line number 8, Metal Sonic, first edition. It's a first edition tub, has the sticker. The problem is, as you can see, this outer plastic is not holding, it's not over this blue base. Okay, so you can see there's room here. It shouldn't be like that. And I've tried to push it down, but when pushing it down, it ends up damaging the seal and the plastic and everything else. So I'm going to try to return this. There's Metal Sonic. Okay. And there's, you can collect them all. So I have every one, I believe, except Metal Sonic. And this is the one I needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to double check to see if I have the others. I think I do. But anyway. So that's a damaged one. And then another damaged one is a new line of tubs, Mortal Kombat. There are 4 of them. And this again says first edition. And the same issue. For some reason, this plastic does not go over the base. But this one here is Scorpion. So there's Scorpion. And there are 4, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Goro, and I have them all. But again, this one is, I almost said injured. This one is broken, as you saw. Alright, so the other 3 are fine. So we have Sub-Zero. So that's what Sub-Zero looks like, and he's ripped his opponent's spine out. He's holding it. Flashback to the first ever fatality of Sub-Zero in the first game ever. So we have him. Number 3, we have Raiden. Raiden has electricity shooting through his hands there. So we got Raiden. And then the last of the 4 is Goro. And there's Goro. Goro, to me, lacks a lot of detail. Like, they do have the ponytail and everything, and they do have the spots on them for the Shokan race, but is it Shokan? No. Why can't I remember? Motaro Shiva's Shokan. Maybe it is Shokan. It's one of the 2. I don't know why I can't remember that. But anyway, so so these are cool. So I'm gonna have to go back to the website and explain and show them the damage of these 2 tubs here. So let's move these away. And then I got 2 games that came out. One I'm mad about because I tried to find the collector's edition online. I couldn't find it anywhere. It had sold out in 2 seconds. So I ended up having to buy it off eBay. And then maybe like 2 weeks later, they reissue the collector's edition that people could buy. So I overpaid by about $100, and I'm mad about that. Because I'm mad, not that I overpaid, I'm mad that they ended up re-releasing the collector's edition for people to purchase, and had I known they were going to do that, I wouldn't have obviously bought this off eBay. But without further ado, let's have the Nintendo Switch copy first. It's South Park Snow Day from THQ Nordic. Play as the... Interesting, they have French on here. Play as the new kid in South Park and join Cartman, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny in 3-dimensional glory to celebrate the most magical day in any young child's life, a snow day. Grab up to 3 friends in this 4-player co-op and battle your way through the snow-piled town of South Park on a quest to save the world and enjoy a day without school. It's a snow day, dude. So, there's the Switch version. And then I'll do an unboxing of this in another video, but we have the South Park, let me zoom out here. South Park Snow Day Collector's Edition for the PS5. There. It is number 4290 out of 5,000. The box came in decent shape. There's some crunched over here. But let's go over here. It says includes content, Grand Wizard Cartman Snow Globe, which is this. It's a 12.5-inch centimeter snow globe diameter and 17 centimeters in height. It's made from glass and resin. And then a talking Grand Wizard Cartman toilet paper holder, which is this. Toilet paper not included. A Grand Wizard Cartman knit beanie, an original soundtrack. 6 tarot cards, the game, and season pass. And here's the rest. So here's the soundtrack, here's the beanie, the knit beanie, Grand Wizard Cartman knit beanie. Then we have some tarot cards right here, 6 of them, and then game on PS5 and the season pass. And on the back, obviously, the same thing that you saw on the Switch. Now, the reviews have come in on this game, and a lot of people are not happy with it. They said it's terrible, it's not funny, it's nothing like the first 2 games, and on top of all of it, you can beat the game in 5 hours. Which is strange, because why would THQ right? Or was it Ubisoft? I think it was Ubisoft who made the first two South Parks. THQ ended up getting this one, maybe. But why the first two games were so good, and then this one, not only is it short, it's 5 hours long, but the reviews were it's repetitive, it's boring, it's not funny at all. It's a big letdown compared to the other two. So we'll see. I'll play it. I'll stream it on my regular channel. I'll see what it's all about. But in other news, updated news, I have finished Prince of Persia. Was able to beat that. And I'm proud of myself. I did a lot of the missions that I never thought I'd be able to do, like the side quests. I got all 9 of those done. One of them was, for those who've played the game, you had to find the pirate captain's bird, and it was just a lot of platforming that you had to do, and I must have died probably 50 times, but I finally, luckily, got it done. I was proud of myself with that. And then there's a mission called, I think it's called something like the impossible jump or the impossible climb or something like that. Another lot of platforming where you literally have to not kill yourself on these bells that keep going up and down, these not bells, but like platforms with spikes, and you have to jump on the sides of the platforms and watch them go up and down to jump over those platforms to collect 3 bells that this guy pretty much tells you, you have to collect. And the first 2 bells were pretty easy to get. The third one, I just kept missing a jump. I kept jumping too early, kept jumping too late. But I finally got the third one, and I was happy. I was proud of myself with that. I went and collected, one of the other side missions was to collect all pieces of the prophecy. And there were a couple down in the sands of the dark sands or the dark pit or whatever it's called, all the way down at the bottom of the map. A couple of those prophecy things to find were hard as hell to collect. I mean, the others were fairly easy. These, there was a lot of jumping again, a lot of platforming. And platforming is fine, but when it's out of control platforming, like, some of the stuff was just so hard for someone like me. Usually I'm good at games like that, but and I got it done though, but I did not collect every single thing. And normally I do collect every single thing, like Assassin's Creed. I collect everything on the map. And I think it's because, same with God of War, but I think for those 2 games, I do all of that because I want to see if maybe by doing so, it'll give me more of the story or more of the lore or more of the, present day story, especially in Assassin's Creed. And so that's why I've always done that. Some games in the early Assassin's Creed in the series, some games, they did reward you with more stuff. But the later games, not really. You collect everything. They don't even tell you you did. They don't even give you the game doesn't give you a notification that you've collected everything. You just have to guess that you did. So, God of War, again, same thing. The mythology and the lore is so vast. Well, I wouldn't say vast with the God of War series, but the Assassin's Creed, definitely. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to unbox this in another video. I have to see where I'm going to put this, because looking at where the other South Park collector's editions are, I don't think there's enough room. Although I could move the Soul Calibur 6 collector's edition over, and then move the PS1 system over, and then maybe put the South Park there. There may be enough room to half-ass something like that. Another game I finished was Tekken 8, and when I say finished, I beat the story mode. I beat every main character, got unlocked their story, and I went through the arcade battles, where a little story mode where you create your own person and walk around to different arcades to battle everybody there, and eventually try to overthrow this antagonist named Orochi, who basically says, all of you suck, I'm the best, and I'll prove it. And that maybe took 2 hours. The longest part of the game was just battling through every character's story. It was about 8.5 to 9 minutes roughly per character, and there's like 30-something characters, so that took it took 3 or 4 hours at least. And then the story mode probably took another 3 or 4 hours. So really there's nothing left to do in the game, for me at least. Now, they just released the first downloadable character, Eddie Gordo, but the weird thing about the game is it didn't have a storyline for him. It just makes him a playable character for like arcade or versus or online play. I don't know, like Mortal Kombat. The one thing, great thing about Mortal Kombat at least, is when they drop DLC characters, they have a storyline already made for them. You know, you play through arcade mode, beat the boss, and then a story ensues. You know, you get the endings, I should say. Not storyline, the endings for each character. And for some reason, Tekken didn't do that yet. I don't know if they will. I'll have to keep an eye on that. But other than that, guys, next up is South Park. And if this game is really only 5 hours long, I'll be caught up with video games really for the first time, and I don't know how long I can remember. The only other releases, major releases, I think this year that I would play would be Assassin's Creed Red, Codename Red. That should be coming out later this year. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else that I can think of that's coming out that I'd play. So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the unboxing of this video. And I'm going to be home now. I switched jobs. I'm going to start my new job hopefully in May. So I'm going to have a lot more time to upload to this channel. A ton more time. So get ready for a lot more role plays, a lot more, different types of videos on this channel. I'll do the best I can to make the best kind of quality that I know how to make, and hopefully you guys will like it. And if you do, please feel free to share and subscribe and like the videos, because that'll help me out. And all the other things that people say. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video.